and welcome to Playtime with Dolphy. I've been really excited about Tiny Bookshop ever since playing it at not this past Next Fest, but the Next Fest the year prior in 2024. Last summer I played the demo and I have been really looking forward to this, so I saved up for a bit on my Steam funds. I was able to actually buy it. So I will be doing just like a let's play of like the first hour or so of this game, just kind of introducing you to it, hopefully helping you see whether you're interested in the game or not for yourself. Before doing anything, I like to check out the settings of the game. I was kind of tinkering a bit. This is really nice for if you play with a controller. It actually allows you to disable holding down buttons and just doing things with a single tap. I'm going to keep that active like that in case I ever want to play it with a controller. I'm activating to pause the game when it says tooltips. A really nice accessibility feature, so that you can kind of slow down the game and read tooltips in peace. There is one for auto-accepting book recommendations. This can be good if you don't want to miss recommendations. Okay, keep up with them, but I kind of want to control which ones I accept. So I do like that it allows you to choose how long the recommendation bubble duration is for. So I think I'm going to increase that to like 20, because yeah, I don't know, I might put it on 30, I might max it out. It does give you an option also to reduce visual effects, which is nice if you suffer from motion sickness, or, you know, have sensitivities to visual effects. I do notice that the audio is a little low, so I'm going to max out that music volume. Excuse me. And I already got it set on window mode. I was super happy to see window mode. One thing that made me also really happy was the fact that it offers UI scaling. I want to see what the UI looks like in game. I may not have to actually increase it, so that'd be really nice if I didn't have to. It does allow you to change the colors for each individual book, which is really nice. I like keeping crime books as red. That to me will trigger true crime. I think that facts, okay, the gray is actually pretty good. Fantasy, I like as purple. Classics, I like in the more muted tone. I might make them more of like a darker brown. I kind of like the idea of making them more like a richer brown. Because I actually have a lot of classics that are around that tone. I think the idea of making kids' books a little brighter, I think my son's favorite color is orange, so I'm gonna make the kids' books orange. For travel books, I like that shade for travel books, actually. I really do like that shade for travel books. The drama books, I don't really know if that says drama to me. I don't know. I think maybe we'll do like a lavender. Like, I always think that purple's a very dramatic color, so I think we're gonna try lavender for drama. I don't want to get it confused though, because fantasy is purple. So, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make crime books black, because I have a lot of true crime books that are on black backgrounds. We're going to make fantasy books red, because red makes me think of dragons. Maybe we'll make it a little more of a richer red, and then we're going to make this more of like a purple, more like a wisteria type of purple. I like those colors. I think we're going to stick with those. It does allow you to change the camera control type, click and drag, consoles. I think we're gonna put allow all. I really like having the options. So, we're gonna pause the game when not in focus, but I do not want to skip the tutorial, because I'm sure the game's changed since I played the demo. There's actually a fan going on in my room in the background. I'm gonna turn that off, because I don't know I don't know if the fan was interfering with the recording or not. So yeah, I just turned that off. So, my apologies. I'll have to put a disclaimer the first 5 minutes. My fan's going in the background. So let's go ahead and start the game. Like I said, I was really excited about the game Tiny Bookshop. Today is the day. I've packed up my things, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. Isn't that what we all secretly wish we could do? Or at least a large chunk of us. Tiny Bookshop. I love the watercolor paper craft type artwork and graphics. It really does remind me of a 3D paper craft. We're gonna click to get everything open. So the upper right corner shows you your money, and then the upper left corner shows you the day's weather. And someone is making their way over. It shows you on the right side of the screen the books that you have in stock, and then the number of each. Oh, sorry, I had to actually pause my recording for a second. It does tell you, if you hover over it, the chance of the book of the genre selling. And it looks like based maybe off the recommendations, it'll go up or down. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. Who are you? Oh, how rude of me. I'm Tilde. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement. Lovely to meet you. I'm here to welcome you to our quaint little town, and because I thought you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Let's see, you used to know that us Bookstonians have very particular taste in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels, and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? I, too, love a good classic or crime novel. So you bought a crime novel. Bravo, you had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. If you hover over here, it tells you, the characters, the bonuses while they're in your shop, that they kind of instill on your, book sales, it looks like. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer, so we didn't have the classic that they were looking for. Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your sale chance at any time by hovering over the genres on the right. The sale chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they like. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop, it will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. Ooh, okay, I had a book that they wanted. Alison Kiefer, A Nice Light Read. Oh, we're getting a lot of customers. Another Bill Bryson for my collection. So, 4 and Wow and Sop is plus 5% to fact sale chance. Okay, we're up to 45% on fact books. Hi there, you're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilde. Did she know everything about you already? I really love the portraits, especially, and the fact that, the dialogue bubbles actually, slightly move. Ha! Yes, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there. Oh, I'm talking about the Buxton Boy review. It's the local people. Yeah, I sort of write for them. Yeah, my name's Fawn Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while, so you'll have to excuse my noisiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books on the classifieds. Right, so, for the record, what made you come to Buxtonbury? I needed an escape. Oh, wow, I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? It's, very, windy? Oh, I guess that's true, although I enjoy the weather here. In my hometown, we only had rain season and less rain season. I do enjoy the nice coastal breeze, though. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now if you don't mind. See you around? I am just gonna scroll around and poke the peeps. Beep, 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 beep. The fact that you can poke the peeps is just... that makes my day. Ooh, you can interact with the bike too. And the umbrella. Not the trash can though. Can you poke the people? Toodles. Oh, you can say goodbye to your customers? Have a good one. See you. Wonder if that offers any sort of bonus. The coastal wildlife of Buxton Bay. Read on. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the marine animals native to the local bay. You recognize a moon jellyfish with four purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at Far Beach before. Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has a characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to the increasing urbanization of their habitats. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably using them to nest in. Oh no, I hope that's not something we have to worry about. Lastly, there was a group of small gray acorn barnacles pictured, some to look different above and below the water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the cells of small arthropods? An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top once the tide comes in to catch plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. I probably won't be able to keep up with saying goodbye to everyone, but I'm gonna try. Seems like the telescope is out of order right now. Best check back later. Okay, I didn't mean to click on that again. I like being able to use the keyboard to look around while I use my mouse for interacting. We're closing up shop now. Filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, phone. Books and Boy Review, Tuesdays, summer the 2nd of year 1. The Books and Boy Review reports on the going-ons around town. You can check today's and tomorrow's weather, and keep an eye out for upcoming events. Here you can see the money in your pocket. And all the books you own, both in your shop and in storage, looks like they're running a little low. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stocks. Let's give it a try. Just click to buy. We're gonna go with, I guess, used book lot. Well, no, actually, these are free, so we're gonna go with these first. A little bit of everything, a lot of true crime books, and fantasy. The classified section will sometimes have other bits and bobs. Let's pick up this lonely cactus. I agree, it's so cute. A bit prickly, but has a heart of gold, while equipped, plus 2% to drama sale, and plus 2% to danger. Ooh, okay. It's a plant, small, standing, and dangerous. Click the newspaper by toggling it off in the item bar. I'm not done with it, though, okay? See if this lonely cactus a new home. This is your item bar. From here, you can open the newspaper and customize your shop, amongst other things. Click here to customize your book shop. This is your inventory, drag and right, okay, left click and drag an item to place it in your book shop. A bookshelf, it fits 40 books. Okay, that's already equipped. Plus 4 to daily expenses. We're going to put this cute little thing, I think we're gonna put it outside. Nice, you got a boost. Some sales can increase your sale. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though, sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. Have a one item to check out what it does. To remove an item, simply right click it. You can decorate inside and outside your shop. Just right click here to manage your inventory in different categories. Try selecting the paints category to begin painting your bookshop. Okay, these are your paints. Click to select a paint bucket. Pink. Now left click the bucket onto what you want to paint. Look for a white dot or use the icons above the bookshop. I think we're gonna paint the walls. Once you have satisfied your inner interior decorator, click this button to save it when torn. Sign that says books work. Okay, so we got a book, a folding table, and a guest book. All people left some sweet messages in here. While equipped, plus 2% to customer count if you sold more than 10 books yesterday, and plus 5% to customer counts if you sold more books. That's pretty good, actually. I kind of like the pink. But for the book itself, I think we're gonna go with white. Or brown? No, we're gonna go with brown. Pink and brown, I guess? I don't know, maybe like the sagey green for the walls. I don't know if I should go with... I can't... I don't know. Mint? I like the mint. Kind of reminds me of like a mint chocolate chip cookie. Okay. And then all items. We want to put the cactus back. And we're going to put the table... I can't add the table inside. Okay, so I guess we'll put that there, and then we can add the cactus onto the table. It's even better. We're gonna add the guest book onto the table. And the book sign. We're gonna hang right there. Confirm. Waterfront Square. Welcome to Books and Boy. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to a location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expenses, as well as parking fees for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the Waterfront Square again. I wanted to look at my newspaper. These are the books in your storage. Select a genre by left-clicking it to start stocking yourselves. Okay, I want to stock crime books. Click to place the selected genre into yourself. Left click and drag to place multiple books. Okay. Nice. This book is now in your shop. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding a book they will like within that genre. Okay. I can't wait till I'm done with the tutorial. Check the sale chance by hovering over the books on the right. The only reason I'm still doing the tutorial is I really wanted to do it for the video, just to like, hopefully help people decide whether they would enjoy this game or not. Okay. You can remove books from yourself with right-clicking them. Okay, we're gonna right-click, I guess. Okay. Next, fill up the shelves. Don't need to leave any empty space. Let's fill them up then. We're gonna put more classic books and more drama. What has a low chance that could be higher? I think fantasy. We can increase that. And then the fact books, definitely increase those. And travel books are a little low, so I'm gonna increase those. Here we go. Yourselves are ready. Let's go set up shop. I'll keep adjusting your selection. I think the chances are like pretty even now for all of the different genres. Did you notice you can look around a location, click and drag to move your view? You can interact with things by left-clicking them. Let's pick up this buoy. Buoy, oh buoy. I'll equip 1% to travel cell chance, okay? Let's check this out file. You can also buy books and items while out and about, but they will be put into your storage, where you can access them on the next day. Okay, finally! Tiny Bookshop rolls into Books and Boy. Books and Boy newcomer turns new page. Have you ever dreamt of escaping your old life and started a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this Tiny Bookshop operator has done, choosing our very own Books and Boy as their latest destination. When asked about their first impression, the fresh-faced bookseller finds Books and Boy to be very refreshing. Find out more about this new and exciting stop by visiting the waterfront tomorrow. The guest column. Moira's, if I'm pronouncing that right, Moira's travelogue. Battling on a budget, don't miss these incredible tips. Saturday is the weekly flea market. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to get the maybe valuable for 5 coins. Got a bunch of books from there. And then the used book lot. We got, a lot of books from there. We cannot afford, we can afford the vintage kids books. 28 kids books. Okay, I think we're good on kids books for a while now. No, okay, how do we exit? Okay, we click the newspaper again to exit it. Alright. We are ready to start our day. Welcome. Oh, you can welcome them to your shop too. Read on. I don't think it's anything new. It's not. It's the same old stuff. I hope they don't actually start stealing my books like the seagulls. I wonder what happens when you can finally like use the telescope. Beep 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 beep. Some of these books I don't think I have to worry about buying for a while, but we have a backstock. Okay, we sold a fantasy book. Oh, there you are. Oh, hello, Tilde. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been leveling up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you can get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sorts of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Café Liberté as soon as you can. Café Liberté. Visit this lively spot in the town center. Go to the cafe and speak to Tilde. A challenge has been unlocked. Meet Tilde at the cafe. Tilde asked you to meet her at the cafe in town. Seems like she won't accept no for an answer. Oh, and while we're on the topic of sewing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local officials. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Lots of socializing unexpectedly goes into owning a bookshop. Considering reading is like presented as something for introverts, which, you know, I'm an introvert actually. I very much fit the stereotype of a bookworm. I am 1010% an introvert. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. Ahoy, matey. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. He's usually sitting by the sails at the waterfront. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? We got a journal for all your planning needs. Thanks, Tilde. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. You got the journal. Open it at each time to check on your progress. Just left-click the journal on your item board. Here you can track which genres you have sold the most of. Useful for adjusting your selection. This is the total number of books you sold here. Check back here for hints and events as you discover more. It's quiet. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Books and Boy. You'll collect these stamps as you are making contributions around town. You can also see your progress towards the stamps, as well as hints and extra info. Hover over the stamp for more information. Okay. Click on the corners in the... on the in the corners to flip to another page. Click one of the bookmarks to quickly navigate between the different chapters of the journal. Okay, so those are all stamps we've collected. These are characters that we've met. We can click on them to find out more about their notes, their favorite genres, as well as their birthday. We found a character entry. This page allows you to find out more about the characters you meet. It includes genres they like, personal information, and where you last saw them. Sometimes characters will have requests for you to fulfill. You can check up on them here to track your progress. Okay. We can go back and click on someone else. That is cute. He is a TTRPG nerd. And of course he loves fantasy and travel. On this page you can see the different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure to use this page if you're ever unsure what something does, or when you are trying to create the most optimized bookshop. I don't think I want to be min-maxing my bookshop. I just kind of want to relax and have fun. The calendar gives you an overview of what's happened and what will happen this season. Check back frequently if you're ever unsure what's going on around town. Simply left-click on one of the days to see more details. So, weekly flea market. Attend the weekly flea market to find cool second-hand treasures. I'm excited about that, actually. Summer bonfire. Celebrate the end of the season with everyone at the beach. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be really cute. Okay, and it looks like if you hit 1 on your keyboard, you can quickly bring up the newspaper. If you click 2, you can quickly bring up your journal, and then hit them again to get rid of them. Okay, this is giving us a bonus to classic crime, to classics, and to true crime. I hope I find room for the Haunting of Hill House. Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life. Such great cover work. Haunting of Hill House, haunting, haunting, haunting. Hey, what are you doing here? So I assumed you'd be at the beach, like everyone else. Oh, I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. I'm so sorry. He blesses a lot. Sorry. Here, also, you had to get to Flower Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. This spot is a popular destination for families in the summer. Visit the beach 3 times. Get to know the beach by visiting it 3 times. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Let's go in and meet him. Oh, hi there, kiddo. How's it going? Okay, we introduced ourselves. Looks like you got a good steady vessel there. I've got some old items lying around which I thought you might like. See if any of it is to your liking. I want the vintage globe. I definitely want that, but I can't afford it. That's all. My friends tell me you've got some decent cargo on board, too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful. I might be outsold by your... Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Okay, so off your catch. Introduce the locals to your literary selection. Sell 20 books to sellers. Ho ho, I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. Okay, we can definitely do that. We can try at least. Puppy. Pillow pup. Stray dog. Stray dog. Bleh, stray dog. Oof. I'm getting tongue-tied a lot today, so just totally forgive me. Bad Brave Fog Day, and I'm tripping over my words a lot. This little dog, this little stray, just like that, seems a bit hungry. Throw the dog a treat. Feed the stray. That stray seems really hungry. Why don't you throw him a bone or something? Would you like to pet the dog? Yes. There's a pillow puppy. I don't have anything to feed him, though. Okay, we're gonna close up for the day, I guess. And then we get to pick, I guess, a new location the next day. I guess we'll be heading to the beach. Looks like some items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them, although you could wait longer and with someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have a much lower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. But be sure to stash them up before the season ends. So I want to get those, before spring ends. Grandma's old books. Childhood favorites. Oh, we got a lot of books. We definitely need more travel books, but I can't afford them, so... Public parks still in disrepair. Park management looking for volunteers. Last winter, a series of snowstorms devastated vital parts of the beloved Y Park. Many trees were uprooted and flower beds were destroyed by strong hail. Since the beginning of the year, members of the Buxton Bury community have repeatedly expressed their wish for a restoration effort. Led by students of St. Buxton University, a newly formed group of volunteers is looking for local gardeners willing to donate their precious time and resources to the much-needed repairs. Bay cluttered by buoys. Local officials' nets are full of unregistered buoys. Ooh, okay. We're gonna decorate them. Let's get rid of this. Oh, can we not? Oh. Tutorial again. You can look around the map by holding the left mouse button or click and dragging. Okay. I think, we probably wanna, I don't know, should we go to the beach? Should we stay on the waterfront square? I'm so sorry, that's my phone going off. Sorry, you guys, I actually did have to pause the game because my husband, Sato, just called because he was on break at work. I am so sorry, but I am back and I'm still debating where to go. I don't know if I want to stay at the waterfront. Isn't that where the sailors would be? If I go to the beach, I don't know. I have a quest to visit the cafe. The beach might just be families. I don't know where to go. I think we're gonna... I think we're gonna go to the cafe first. We're gonna buy another couple crime books. And I think we're gonna buy some classic books. I'm trying to see what has a really low rate. Nothing's really that bad right now. I think I'm gonna sell some more fantasy books and drama. And then we're gonna go to the cafe. Let's open up shop. Your book shop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up what something does by looking at the tooltips. Is there anything to poke at in this location? A bike. Hello, bonjour, welcome. We can poke the plants. That's surprising. Ooh, what's that? He has a book on his head. There you are. Stamp collector, meet Tilde at the cafe. You rolled up to the cafe as Tilde requested. It seems like Miriam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. Now, I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out. Will you? They'd fit well into that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. Check by Tilde's old bookshop and pick up all 5 of her moving boxes outside. I owe you, and I'll make sure there will be lots and lots of customers in it for you. I guess we can do that. I don't know where her bookshop... Oh, these. Okay. Bring Tilde's old stuff with you to the flea market on Saturday, so you might finally be satisfied after that. No, so find something new for us to do. It's Tilde. I love poking the different things and seeing the reactions. Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they're looking for. Click the bubble to help them, they won't wait forever. Okay, but I at least made it to where I think I extended the bubble. Difficulty 4. Ooh. Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. So, Dio, anything I haven't read yet, I wouldn't mind reading more female penned literature, and I've got a soft spot for mysteries. Do you have anything like The Mortal of Roger Ackroyd? Pay attention to how certain parts of the request are worded. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to your customer. People also have some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty source here to gauge how many books in yourself are a good fit for your customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for a book that might pique their interest. Left click to inspect a book. Definitely not American Psycho. I don't think that would really work. The book description, publication date, genre, author, and page count are all helpful to inform you of your decision. Do you think this book is a good match? No. Once you found a match, try recommending it to them. I personally love American Psycho, but no, it's not what they're looking for. They're looking for female pen literature too. The Lost Symbol. Haven't read that, but no. If Tomorrow Comes. I don't know if that's a female author, but I'll keep it in mind. It's definitely not it. I do like that book though. I forgot it was that long. Violets Are Blue. I don't think that's it. That's definitely not it. Crime and Punishment. I don't think they're looking for that. The Count of Monte Cristo. That's a wonderful book, but no. The Picture of Dorian Gray. Once again, a wonderful book. Not what they're looking for. And Jane Eyre. Not what they're looking for. Maybe If Tomorrow Comes? There you go. Let's try that. Oh, I didn't think much of the cover, but I'm going to guess along with the mystery. Successfully recommended a book. Thanks for coming. Looks like you managed to surprise them with an unexpected pick. They'll try this one and keep shopping. Thank you so much for coming. Wow, your customers just became inspired. Inspired customers. Whenever you successfully recommend a book, all of your customers become inspired to pick up a book first time. Plus 15% to all book sales chance. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book, and increases the sale chance across all genres for a while. Hi there. Excuse me. They bought a lot of books. Oh, okay. Plus 10 to daily expenses while I'm encumbered with that. That's awful. Hello. Hey. Bye. I think it is funny that you can interact with that. It's a beep. Beep, 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 beep. Sorry, can I bother you for a sec? Yes. I actually really love the recommendations. I'm a huge sci-fi nerd. It would be nice if it's not super tragic though. Do you have anything like Snowcross? I hope it's not too much of a bother. Sci-fi. I don't have sci-fi. Maybe would that be under fantasy? Maybe you notice that some books can show up across different genres. This doesn't impact how a customer perceives the book, but you can use it to recommend books in general while your customer might not have been looking. Sea of Monsters. That is not it. Game of Thrones. The Well at the World's End. Second Foundation. I'm not a big fantasy reader. That is sci-fi though. Okay, I'll try this. Second Foundation. A perfect recommendation. Marvelous. Dare I say sci-fi at its best. You might have just found someone's favorite book. They'll buy this one and keep shopping. I think I'm pretty good at this book recommendation stuff. I'm stuck on my research. I'm looking for a book about nature. Poetry has always been a bit elusive to me though. I can't get enough of the Willows. I'm on a deadline. Nature, Mesopotamian buildings. That sounds pretty interesting, but no. Leo Bridges, a memoir. Feminist queer crip. No. Shakespeare the Lost Stage. Week, The Hidden history of women-led slavery laws. No. Outsiders. That's drama. Don't think they're looking for drama. Love, Fault in All Stars. They like the Willows, but they want nature, and the Willows is a gothic horror classic. That actually sounds pretty interesting. I've never read that before. Okay. The Handmaid's Tale, not it. Not it. Not it. Not it. Definitely not it. Well at the World's End. I don't think that's it. Not it, the Magic World. I don't think that's it. I'm having a hard time with this one. Huh. This is a thriller. I guess. I don't think it would be that. Maybe I could try. No, that's not it. Oh, this is tricky. This is a hard one. I'll try this. Oh no, yeah. For now they're done shopping. Okay, yeah. I don't think I had a book that actually fit their recommendations. I think I failed that time. I also think I jinxed myself by patting myself on the back for being so good at recommendations. Wow, he is buying a lot of books. Time to restock after this. That's a big purchase. Bye, see you. Alright, let's close up shop for the day. It's really easy to sink time into this game and just get swept up into the world of it. Based off playing the demo and based off of the 42 minutes that I have, almost 43 minutes that I've spent playing this, I really can't recommend it enough. I can see myself sinking a lot of time into this game, and if you're interested in like SOP simulations that are a little more laid back, a little more relaxed, or if you fancy yourself a bookworm, if you're really into books and just like reading culture, book culture, you know, I would really recommend this. This is, or if you just really like cozy games that are a little unique, a little different, you know, not your typical farming sim, I would really recommend this game. Store in town center sits empty. Former bookshop cleared out after Sankalan's retirement. Many of our readers will have fond memories of the Bachhandel and Variat at 4 Cerro Plaza. I butchered that. So sorry. Well, Tilde's Snakeland stores were always open to comfort you with the perfect book. And while the 76-year-old has been happily retired for a few years now, it still feels like the end of an era to see these doors come to their final close. Can Buxton Boys' new mobile bookshop follow in her impressive footsteps? Footsteps. And what will happen to this prime spot at Cerro Plaza? Tilde Sanklan interview on page 7. Anonymous poetry discovered at Fort Beach. Enigmatic bottled forces capturate literature students. Do we need any books? Ooh, I'm not gonna turn that down. There, I bought those. And we're gonna buy the plant, I think. I'm gonna definitely buy that. That gives us a bonus to fact and drama sales. And I think we're going to decorate for the day. Oh, we have all this stuff here. Okay, we're gonna hang this, I think probably like right here. And I guess we can put that here. I don't really want to hang the buoy. I don't think it fits the, like, aesthetic of the shop. If it has an aesthetic. So far the aesthetic is plants and clutter. Alright. Looks like the prices go up a little. Don't have enough money to visit anywhere except Waterfront Square, so I'm gonna go there. We're almost out of crime books, so let's get some more crime books. We are almost out of travel books. We kind of got wiped out on those. I think I'm gonna attempt to organize this. And we're gonna put the fantasy books there. Travel. Fact. We're gonna fill up the classics. And we already have kids, but I think I'll put classics with drama. Crime with... I can put crime with classics and put more of an emphasis on classics. Just like 2 extra classics, and then maybe put some drama up here too. They're a little more organized now. To Waterfront Square. We're on the Thursday now. Let's open up shop. Ah, I see you've met a little mascot. Such a shame though. He shouldn't be sleeping outside. I throw him a fist from time to time. I know he likes those. I can't take him in, unfortunately. I'm away too often on a catch. Anyway, here's what I've got today. I can't afford anything. It sucks. That's all. Cheers then, matey. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, good day. Hey. Can we use this yet? Hey, it's working again. Thank goodness for municipal maintenance. So that's the lighthouse. Looks like we can really only view the lighthouse. Lighthouse. This lonely tower lights the way along Buxton Boys Coast. So the new challenge that was unlocked was to the lighthouse. Visit Buxton Boys' iconic tower up on the cliffs for the first time. As soon as we can, we're gonna actually start visiting the beaches 3 times, but I don't think I'll be covering that in this video, sadly. I hope that my video kind of showed you whether you'd be interested in this game or not. I'll be probably playing for 10 more minutes. Help me out here, matey. Ooh, a sailor. I didn't forget about that challenge. What's the catch of the day? I only want non-fiction. I'm not put off by outdated books. So they don't want old books. And they want non-fiction. And the dictionary of the English language is their favorite. Okay. Let's look at facts. I'm probably going to give them... I don't know. That... I mean... I don't know. If they really liked dictionaries, then I'm probably gonna like have to recommend the encyclopedia. Sounds very interesting. Thanks for coming. Okay, so I guess I hit the spot with that one. Ciao, goodbye. Hi there, hi. I do like that you can, like, greet everyone. Goodbye, bye. And that you can, like, say bye to them. I like poking everything. It's cute. I don't know if it really does anything, but it's fun. Cost something, did you? No, I can't afford anything, sorry. I don't think I've like quite done. Okay, I've done 5 out of 20. At least it tracks it. 5 out of 20 sales. 5 out of 20 books to sales. Good afternoon. Oh dear, you know you don't have to bring those boxes with you everywhere, don't you? It's perfectly fine to leave them in storage until Saturday. I only need them at the flea market. It would have been nice if you told me till day. It would have been nice. But thank you for being so considerate. I appreciate the gesture. Little help here. Just dropping by real quick. I'm looking for a book about nature. However, I don't usually enjoy dry books. What's a dry book? Define dry book. Nature. Okay. I'm looking. Canterbury Tales, Macbeth. Definitely not about nature. These books are not about nature. Autumn is Foul, The Magic World, Newtonian Physics, Alice's Adventure Wonderland, E-card. Down Under. Okay, I might be giving them that. Or maybe this, I don't know. Ah. Okay. I'll try this one. There you go. Really? Is that... Wait, in what? It's about nature. The Magical West. Okay. I figured it was about nature. It seemed like it was about nature to me. Maybe I misread it. Wow, that's a new personal best. I only want non-fiction. Also, I wouldn't mind a book that included animals. I'm a fan of books like Spirals in Time. I don't know what Spirals in Time is. But, if you want non-fiction and a book that has animals, probably Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I love the animals in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. How did you know? Thanks for coming. That hit spot on. So they're pretty inspired by that. I do really like that I chose to allow the game to pause while I was looking at tooltips. That's a nice touch. I've sold 10 out of 20 books to sales now. My books are running low. I definitely need a new bookshelf when and if I can ever get one. Okay, we are ending the day. 17 out of 20 sales. Sorry, 17 out of 20 books have been sold to sales. I kind of want that coffee machine. I cannot afford it. I have a lot of books, so I'm not going to be spending any money on books this time. Saturday market bigger than ever. Organizers expect record turnout thanks to perfect weather conditions. At our town's ongoing flea market in Time. Weekend visitors can once again browse, haggle, and buy to the heart's content. Stalls will offer a variety of vintage clothing, artworks, plants, homewares, records, and more. But whether visitors will get a fresh selection of books remains to be seen. Staff tip: turning up between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. will guarantee the best bargains. Buxton University announces tuition hike. Student council walkout. Controversy ensues. We have a little money, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the beach for the first time. We're gonna get some travel books, restock our kids' books and our fantasy, and restock some classics, as well as our crime. And I guess we'll get some more fact books in. We definitely need another bookcase badly. This is the first out of 3 visits necessary for the beach. Maybe some sailors will still show up here. I don't know why I still have that thing there. I forgot to get rid of it. I forgot. Oh! You can kick the ball. Oh, a skull. Pretty sure it's made out of plastic. Plus 4% to crime sale chance and plus 2% to minus 2 to kids sale chance. I don't know. I kind of want to include that. Ooh, there's my ball. Purple. Why on top? Fact sale chance 3% and fantasy sale chance 3%. So we got someone new. I'm pretty interested in all this. Excuse me, could I get a book, please? I wouldn't mind something niche. Also, I still like children's books, but absolutely nothing romantic, please. Yep, I already finished the last one. Children's books. Okay. Niche. Inkheart seems niche. I'm a bit surprised, but I haven't read that one since I was little. What? I'm already 8 3/4. I'm too old for kids' books. But you just said you still liked kids' books. But alright, I'll check it out, I guess. Oh, we have a Sunday on our hands. Thanks for helping me read here, by the way. My name is Harpo. I'm gonna be back soon, okay? Bye. Pretty inspired, I guess. Look at the sparkles just coming off of our bookshop from the recent inspiration. Hi, hello. Oh, what a dork. That outfit. That's so funny. And it tracks how many visits to the beach we've had. I think we'll finish this day. Hi there, welcome. We'll definitely finish this day if we have time to. At least it tracks the amount. Don't forget your sunscreen. That was cute. Excuse me. This might be a bit odd, but give me something straight from the stage. Also, I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. I really enjoyed Henry VI Part 3. Okay. So, we're probably gonna look for some Shakespeare then. Incredibly violent Shakespeare play. Not for the faint of heart. Filled with revenge monologues and pies. Huh, okay. There you go. Brilliant! Titus Andronicus. I heard they're putting on a new production soon. Thanks for coming. Got some more inspiration now. The Gunslinger, what a perfect gift. Keep buying those books. Keep it up, keep it up. They bought Halloween color books. True crime and kids. Well, that's exactly what I would shop for, is like crime books and kids books. And then maybe a little bit of classics mixed in. That's what most of my library, like at my home library, like my bookshelves consist of kids books, crime books, classics. What do you recommend? What a week. One horror circle, please, and I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. However, life's too short to read a book for 700 pages. It's out? For the House of Usher? Maybe. Pet Cemetery? We'll go with that. That's sort of a thriller. Amazing, I'm getting goosebumps. Successfully recommend 3 books in a single day. Ooh, new achievement. Okay, nice. Ta-ta, goodbye. Ta-ta, bye. Oh, I'm so happy to actually see customers in wheelchairs. Love that inclusiveness. Is that a word? Inclusiveness, or is it inclusion? I like how inclusiveness sounds. Iconic Cafe celebrates 200 years. City awards owner with touching tribute. A family-owned coffee shop has thanked customers and staff in a small anniversary celebration this week. Café Liberté, a mainstay of our town center, has been serving the city for 200 years, since its foundation in the early 1800s. It quickly became one of the city's most iconic spots, drawing in creatives and revolutionaries alike. Attending city officials and prominent townsfolk commended owner Miriam Deborah for her efforts in preserving Buxtonbury's history with touching speeches. Meteor showers expected tonight. Keep your eyes on the sky from 2300 to 03 hours. 2300 to 0300, I guess. I'm bad with military time. And today is the flea market, so this seems like a really good time to end my recording, just as I unlock the challenge for the flea market. I really had fun recording this game. I really have been enjoying playing this game again. As soon as I'm done recording, I'm not going to be exiting this game. I plan on spending a good chunk of the day in between doing other things playing this game, as I'm really enjoying my time with it, and I'm so happy that I bought it. It is a little more on the pricey end for an indie game. I do recommend getting it on sale, but for the amount of content that you're getting in this game, if this at all interests you, the full price I think is worth it. Plus, if you get it in a bundle deal, you can get a discount on the price, especially if you already own one of the games in the bundles. So yeah, I really can't recommend this game enough. Be sure to check out the link to it down below in the description, and I'll see all of you on the next video. Bye!